be warned, police are on the lookout, and if you get a fine, it's unlikely you'll do that.
AT&T store here in Houston were robbed at gunpoint because people knew that they were there with their cell phones, and there were a few people there. So I want people to be aware that if you decide that you're going to come out and wait in line, you got to take that into consideration.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton, Ty Dillinger, Tank Lawson, and the Boogie Woogie Man. So a lot of big thugs are there.
Come here, mama, get some sugar. I love you, baby. I love you, Jack. Yeah.
Okay, could you both put your hands on my breast? Now, do you believe in gender equality? Then would you let me touch your breasts?
There we go.
They're serious out here in Venice Beach, California.
Extremely intense, I can tell you. According to the Sheriff's Department, no major disturbances. Everything has gone pretty smoothly. They say they've only had a couple arrests related to people who were drinking a little bit too much. Live in West Hollywood. Whoa! I'm sorry. Christina Guys, Gucci, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys.
Wow, Kathy.
I knew this shit. No kisses. No kisses. Oh goodness. All right, guys.
Jetzt sorgen sich die Bayern-Fans so ein bisschen, während du hier ein Küsschen kriegst.
Thank you very much, Ekaterina Granchova, reporting there live from central Moscow.
They've held leads against the likes of Arsenal. Hello. Arsenal. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
he's a Villa fan. He's happy.
What has the departure of David West done to the team's plans? Oh, gotta like that on live TV, huh?
Donc, continuez de nous répondre et on pourra remettre le tout un petit peu plus tard. C'est tellement fin. Je reçois de l'amour comme ça, bien gratis à la rue. C'est le fun.
If you're looking for some other fun things to do around Southern California, this guy apparently found one tonight. Go to our website, nbcla.com.
We're coming into 2009. Excuse me. All right.
And what's your name?
I'm Samantha.
Samantha. We'll be looking for you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. Mwah.
Mwah.
I hate my job.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Auditors last year found the state. Hello, nice to see you.
And LaBeouf, obviously. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Just a minute, please.
Of course, 50 Cent here. I gotta go talk to Danica Patrick. Good to see you.
Chris Trevino, just moments ago, the St. Louis Cardinals won. What do you know? Loving from the St. Louis Cardinal fans for yours truly.
So they end up playing each other 24 times this year, each team winning 12. The only difference.
Sorry about that. Hi. Have a nice day. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Trali, boa tarde pra você, boa tarde pra todo mundo. Na boca do povo, na ponta da língua, onde é que a gente vai? Olha lá, os turistas croatas, tudo bem?
Yeah, I'm sure. 2013 here in Canada, 1 mile away. It's also 2013. This was a dual celebration, 2 time zones, 2 countries, Canada and Maine. Anderson, Kathy, Happy New Year to you.
No, did you drop something?
No, I was kissing the
I know. Thank you. I got it.
I can do it again. I can do this all night long.
No, sweetie.
حقيقة موسى أنا كنا هنا في طور التجهيز لهذا النقل المباشر لم تسنح لي متابعة الدقائق لم تسنح لي مقابلة الدقائق الأولى من هذه المباراة. اللهم إني صايم.
Es que los príncipes J se van, pero Iker se queda. Bueno. ¿Cómo empezó la cosa? Y mira ahora.
¿Qué quieres que te diga? ¿Qué te iba a decir?
Pues que me digas cómo estás, cómo te sientes.
Pues me pillas en un momento muy feliz, muy contento y súper alegre, la verdad. Yo creo que no lo hemos merecido principio a fin y solo lo agradezco a la gente que me ha apoyado siempre, a mis padres, a mi hermano.
No pasa nada. Vamos a hablar un poquito del partido y luego volvemos a hablar, ¿no?
The movie is supposed to be fantastic.
It is all about, oh, darling, really.
10 seconds later, the second explosion goes off, according to the FBI, at the location where he dropped his, please don't do that, where he dropped his knapsack. Shepard?
Well, hello there, tall drink of water. Happy New Year's, people.
Happy New Year!
Say something to the nation.
We got 5 minutes till 2014 and we're gonna fuck shit up!
Whoa!
There you go. Okay.
It's a head slap. This is how my wife kisses me.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, Liz, goodbye.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been really a wonderful experience. See you later, Liz.
Russell.
All right, take care. Russell, how can I do your bra just like this?
Liz, I love you.
The party is well underway here in Hyde Park, as you can see in here. Well, no, Eamon, that never happens on Sunrise, I can tell you. I don't know why. Anyway, well worth coming out for that alone.
The only intelligent creatures in the universe, especially since we're not going to. Oh my God, a dream. There you go. There you go. Oh, man, what the hell is your problem, buddy?
Whether it's day or night, it's always packed here. So officials tell me with the recent tragedy in Boston, they've made sure to go above and beyond to make sure the more than 250,000 people attending are safe.
I'm going to see if I can restart Bob's heart. Bob's new style.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Up for air.
Oh, baby.
That's how you do it.
At this rate, you guys are in a relationship.
Later, political scandal in Illinois once again proves to be an easy target for the comedians at Saturday Night Live. But our weather is not so funny, Jim. Boom, 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 boom. Hey! 2 minutes! 2 minutes! Bing! Boom, 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 boom. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, boing, boing. Hey! I told you we sat up on that. Boing, 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 boing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. 1 minute. 1 minute. Boing. Yay. Whoa!
Gosh, I was getting that wrong.
Speed it up. Boom. 10 seconds.
Coming out to a voiceover.
We made it.
Stand by.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Several hundred people attended our rally today.
Case right now. Spin round. Let's have a little look.
Wow. Wow.
Joining me now, former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee, who's the host of Huckabee, right here on the Fox News Channel. He's also a former Republican presidential candidate.
You'd be right to be skeptical. Thousands of additional skateboarders. Yeah, good. I'm good.
This was a close race, but only for a short while. Once the votes and ballots started rolling in from, one of the larger counties, or some of the larger counties.
Coming up, new reports cite White House officials calling Israeli Prime Minister all kinds of crazy words. And we'll have more on that later. We'll look at strained U.S.-Israel relations coming up next.
And for more now on what we can expect from this winter blast, let's bring in Weather Channel meteorologist Mike Seidel. He's in Sugar Mountain, North Carolina. Hi, Mike.
Why?
Well, obviously, Mike, not quite ready for us, but let's turn to some other news we're following on this Saturday night.
That is going to be a headache this morning, though, Ann.
That sounds awful. I do not feel for the people stuck in that. All right, thanks, Hank. Or I do feel for them. I do feel for them.
Yeah.
I do not want to be them.
Eat it, people.
Oh, my. All right, time now for your morning tech news. If you like, I'm gonna lose it, Hank. You have to stop dancing back there. I'm gonna lose it. All right, if you'd like a holiday kiss, you might want to invest in a drone. Okay, here's a story.
Een overzicht uit de kranten dan.
This is Prime News. First at 5:30.
Kia ora, good evening.
Very hairy tummy.
Who are you and where is he?
Thanks, James. They received a report of a suspicious man trying to get a child into his car in the 500 block of Jefferson Avenue. The person who called police, there I am.
This is KBAK Eyewitness News Mornings. Well,
عودة للشأن المغربي حيث نظم أمس مرصد حماية
Good evening, I'm Oprah.
Anything coming up on OWN we should know about?
It's a great season for OWN. Tonight's the big finale for the have and have-nots. Transfer.
Oh, Larry hung up on Oprah.
That's not a valid extension.
You know what? I had had enough of her.
Here with us this morning. Excuse me.
It'd be nice to be out there right now.
Oh, well, the studio had a little bit of a ruckus. We'll have to see what that's about.
And the federal government. Whoa.
Hello.
Okay.
Meanwhile, this chick is so batshit, you know. I mean, excuse me, bat, you know what? Excuse me.
Yeah, so we've got some angry exchanges going on. While the meeting was still going on, the mayor
he's attacked somebody. The mayor has. That is Councilor Pam McConnelly, another councilor. He ran at her and grabbed her.
Live in North Fort Myers, Christina Lesbian, ABC 7.
Wow, don't you love how the wind can just change directions like that at the drop of a hat? Anyway, ITD officials say do not drive in this. It is incredibly dangerous.
Oh.
Oh.
There has been a lot of interest in the Gold Suns, and they are going to start favourites.
His game plan is to use his speed.
I thought nothing was ever going to knock off Jack Hoffman that incredible game, but it did.
Negro Leagues in baseball and.
TJ Quinn with Kevin Krieger.
It was Morgan Freeman, I think, right there in the Capitol steps.
You have a Costanza wallet, by the way. Down goes Lot.
He worked out earlier today. The decision was made that he just could not go, and it was better to let him rest up for perhaps game number 6 so that he'll be ready for Friday night. But he did have time after the game to visit and give us his thoughts.
I'm gonna fuck your little ugly ass mother anyway. God dang, I have more pride than that.
And the top 25 also here's the hottie toddy chance now that Ole Miss cracks the poll at 25.
You see that lovely lady there? She does go to Auburn, I want to admit that, but she also Miss Alabama, and that's A.J. McCarron's girlfriend, okay? And right there on the right is Dee Bonner. That's AJ's mom. Wow, I'm telling you, quarterbacks, you get all the good-looking women. What a beautiful woman. Wow.
AJ's doing some things right down in
So if you're a youngster in Alabama, start getting the football out and throw it around the backyard with Pop.
You, if you keep asking these fucking questions. You look great, by the way. Gentle, yeah? Just gentle and sweet. Just gentle and sweet. Nice breath. Got a buzz out there?
All right, Blake, good luck tonight. Oh, we're going to hug it out. Wow.
I love you. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Wait. That's confidence.
Blake Shelton just kissed me. Thank you.
Peace Action Wisconsin says they're not looking for any additional changes to the U.S. Army tent or U.S. Army booth. And at this point, it would appear that all the parties are pretty much on the same page. I'm apparently making lots of friends out here. Thanks, man. We're live at Summerfest. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
I won't say a thing. Thanks, Jeremy.
It's almost as if American Pharaoh knows what he has achieved and how much he is loved. He's standing here with the media going on 5 extra minutes, and look at this, and he won't go away, which is lovely. I like him too. I do. I'm so lucky. I know I'm really lucky.
I know it's still preseason. You're kind of moving back to that 4 position tonight, but you said they're interchangeable. What's the approach?
See ball, get ball, same approach. It's pretty simple. You know how I do it, Tina.
All right.
I'm just...
Oh, hey. And with that, he also said he just goes off the feel of the game, just like he does with interviews, I guess. Fred?
Many of those saying that this has really been by default, that really the situation with Mariano Rajoy is that he simply cashed in on public reaction, frustration with the financial crisis, the Socialist Party unable to really convince voters that it was doing the right thing, and of course it got worse all the time. It's now at a critical point. You and I can have. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's find out.
Peaches and cream. Oh my God. Jay Leno has nothing on YouTube.
Right.
No
You've got
way.
The peaches.
Okay.
I've got the cream.
And so we go cut to commercial.
Not the bar. Do we agree it's not a bar Raffaele situation?
No, not at all.
Just a light touch, right? Peaches and cream.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
I know what I'm doing next Thursday.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I think Fallon's going to be having you do some kissing tonight.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close yet so far. Oh, wow.
Say hi to
This is their people. Captain Jack, I've been waiting 2 days.
So have I.
How about a kiss and a cuddle for the lovely lady? It's so cold out here.
Dare you.
Oh my goodness. You have made my day. Thank you so much.
I'll never stop thinking about it.
Oh, yes.
See you later.
Oh, I have to come with you if you take the microphone. Oh, Captain Jack. Wow. I'm in the game plan. All right.
Guys, step me up, please.
All right, I promise I'll come back. All right. Where are you going? Okay, we're off with Johnny. We're on the film set, the boat.
What's really cool now is we're going to take them and they're going to show us all the memorabilia. This is getting out of hand. We'll be back.
But it's also a chance for diggers to catch up with their mates and for families to remember their hero.
I want to wish all of you guys a very, very happy new year. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this was a close race, but only for a short while. Once the votes and ballots started rolling in from,
But there are thousands of people down here. Thank you. They're also very friendly people down here tonight.
Okay, so, oh, wow, we got our first face lick. Ooh, a face lick on the show. Excuse me.
Clemson Tigers opening week when we were here. You didn't believe they beat Georgia. Who you got? Who you got?
I'm believing in number 5, too, the 5th-year senior, Taj Boyd. I think with this crowd, one of the best atmospheres in college football, and the defensive line, defensive tackles and defensive ends that Clemson has, They get enough pressure on Jameis Winston. Maybe he makes a mistake, and I think Clemson wins the ball game.
Oh. What is going on behind you, Colin?
Hold on. Hey, block him. Block him. No, block him.
That's a sloppy body. All right. That's a sloppy body.
So the first book you did sold so much you do a sequel?
Yeah, and there's a new one coming up as well, which I'll tell you to.
Listen to you.
I know, it's a second career.
No, that was inappropriate, but I apologize.
It's the next chapter in my career. How do the Wizards plan to defend him?
They defended him pretty well when you really think about it and out.
Un darba zonās un vietās metāliskās skavas.
Покажи. Обязательно? Вот, покажи. Имя и фамилию скажи.
Folks from the community of Mammoth have been Ow. Holy fucking shit. Fuck you, bug. Well, fuck that asshole. And we're back.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run into a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man.
Negro leagues in baseball and
TJ Quinn with Kevin Krieger.
I thought nothing was ever going to knock off Jack Hoffman that incredible game, but it did.
Be warned, police are on the lookout, and if you get a fine, it's unlikely you'll do that.
Careful on that, Court. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Here, I'm sorry. Grab his hand. Grab. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
What?
Are you okay? Hang on. What's wrong with you, man? Sorry.
Holy.
Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you.
What are you doing?
We'll send it back to you.
What are you doing here?
Sorry about that.
Show.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Sorry.
My watches, Dad?
Sorry about that.
I've been trying to clean this boat here. There's a boat show going on here. I don't know what you're doing here, but
How about if you take you up to the office, I'll get you some dry clothes. Sorry about that. You okay? Sorry about that. You didn't hit anything, did you? I mean,
no, I'm okay. I don't know. No, I'm just cold.
Back to you.
Stuff. Oh, man.
It's not possible that it wasn't rigged. For once in my life, I happen to become that sucker.
Oh boy. Griffin has filed a police report. He's thinking about suing. I'm sorry, it's just the banana, the image. While police are looking to see if there was indeed any fraud, the carnival game has been shut down in the meantime.
Poor guy.
I know, I feel bad, but it's just the banana. It's such a sad sight. You know, he's walking with a stuffed banana.
It's a sad sight, all right. Albert, what's the weather going to be like?
Well, your weather forecast today depends. Did you see what I did there? Sorry, hopefully you're paying attention to the last.
You've been dying to use that one.